Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Astro Show. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and I'm very happy to be here with you all today to talk about the daily astrology horoscope for Wednesday, August 28th, 2024, last day of Mercury retrograde. Woohoo! Mercury is going direct. So it is a day to celebrate. I don't know about you guys, but this has been a crazy Mercury retrograde, and I am so happy that Mercury is going direct. So awesome. So nice to see everybody in the live chat. And of course, hello to everybody watching the replay. Before we get into the astrology for today, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channels. And if you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me, those are available at the link in the description box below at consultations.beyondmystic.net. And yeah, how's everybody feeling out there? Hello, Donna. Hello, CeeLo Joe. Hey, Jill. Hey, everybody. Hi, Sharon. Nice to see you all. Thanks for joining me. So we've got a comment here. Vinifred says, came here wondering if anyone else is having weird memory issues. Could I blame my confusion on the astrology? Well, yes, Mercury has been retrograde, and even the days that Mercury goes direct, which today Mercury is going direct, we can have weird memory issues. Communication can be funky. Mercury is the planet of communication, our mind, our memory, our mental capacity. So I really feel like this whole retrograde has been a little bit of a shit show in all the Mercury ruled areas of life, but we can definitely feel the Mercury retrograde very, very strong the last day and also the first day of the retrograde. DigiBean says, yes, weird memory issues. I've not so much been having memory issues, but I've been having I feel like I'm speaking like la, 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 like I can't talk properly and I sound stupid. So I'm very happy that we're having that shift today. Hello, Luke. Very nice to see you here as well. Luke says, too, dreams have been super weird lately. Me too. The dreams have been very, very interesting. If anyone feels like sharing their dreams in the comments, please do. Yeah, really interesting dream time for sure. And during Mercury retrograde, we can find ourselves dreaming more of the past or people from our past, nostalgia, things that we haven't thought about for a while. So I've definitely been having that come up for sure. So, okay, let's take a look at today's chart. We've got the sun, 5 degrees of Virgo, and moon in Cancer. Very nice. The moon is in her home sign today and tomorrow. And we've got exact Venus in opposition to Neptune today. So that's very interesting. There's definitely a watery vibe and element as we go about today. Neptune rules the spirit world, our imagination, illusion, lies, and deception in its shadow side. And it's a water element planet. The moon being in Cancer is, the moon in her rulership, her most favorite place to be, very intuitive, very spiritual, very emotional. So this could be a day, it is an adverse aspect, Venus in exact opposition to Neptune. Watch out, you guys, for any miscommunications around our love life, with our love partners, with people that we work with as well. Okay, just being mindful of that and being really, really mindful of anything that you buy today. So I've been saying throughout this whole retrograde, it's not the best time to be making any major purchases or investments. Starting tomorrow, we're in better territory, and there's some aspects coming up that I actually really like for making investments, which I'll actually share that with you guys. Let me bring that up on the slide deck here, because I've been getting that as a question a lot lately. So yeah, I saw someone else in the comments mentioned about the pre-shadow period. Where is that comment? Let me see. JBF Beauty Club says, Mercury retrograde finally done today. What will the post shadow bring? So pre-shadow and post-shadow are the terms that we use for, before and after a Mercury retrograde. We're starting to be in the orb of influence of the retrograde. And so the 2 weeks before and after retrograde, we're in the pre and post shadow. But to be honest with you guys, I don't feel like it's anywhere near as intense as when we're actually in the retrograde. So when it comes to the post shadow, yeah, we're still kind of in that retrograde influence for the next 2 weeks, but it's not actually us being in the retrograde. So I don't really, when it comes to pre and post shadow, I don't personally notice that as a big deal. The Geminis and Virgos ruled by Mercury, maybe they notice that as a bigger deal. But let me share with you guys some of these really good dates now that are good, okay? And I'm not a financial advisor, but just saying, with a lot of the world changes that are going to be going on with Pluto going back into Capricorn, there's going to be some very good opportunities over the next few months for investing, okay? So some of those dates that are really good to be aware of: September 14th, okay, is a really badass day for any financial exchanges. Venus in trine to Jupiter. That is one of the most positive, lucky aspects in astrology, and they both have to do with money and finances. Those two planets. And then we've also got September 21st. See, I still can't talk. Is Mercury still retrograde? Let's take a look. I'm going to backtrack one sec. Yeah, Mercury is still retrograde as I'm filming this video. So I can't remember the exact time he'll be direct, but by the end of today, August 28th, he will be direct. So going back to September 21st, Sun in trine to Pluto. Pluto rules hidden money, investing. That is a really good day for anything financial as well. And Mercury entering Libra, us having a Mercury cazimi in the sign of Libra, which is one of the planets ruled by Venus, our values, finances, money. We could get some really good insights on September 30th as a collective or in our personal lives about investing, finances. And Ronnie has put in the chat, special silver at beyondmystic.net/silver. Thank you so much for sharing that, Ronnie. Yes, silver. Wowzers, 2025. I talked about in my recent Astrology of Abundance live workshop that I did a few weeks ago over on the Beyond Mystic Academy. The astrology for silver going into 2025 is really awesome because we're going to have Jupiter in the sign of Cancer. Cancer rules silver. Jupiter is expansion. So whatever Jupiter is in, whatever sign he's in, he expands those areas of life. Plus, I've been looking at the lunations of 2025, and there's some really good ones in very nice aspects to Jupiter and Cancer. So I'll talk about that more in upcoming content. Yeah, JBF Beauty Club. It is very, very exciting. I'm super, super excited. So yeah, it's a little bit of a wonky day today. Not necessarily like a negative energy or a dark vibe, but just a little bit of a wonky day. It's the last day of Mercury retrograde, Venus in opposition to Neptune. So just being really mindful of miscommunication, what you're taking in as information also. I keep saying it over and over again, but with that Neptune at 29 degrees of Pisces, we're watching a movie and not everything is as it seems. And it's very important not to take everything that gets pushed down our throat, especially from the mainstream, as, literal all-knowing truth, if you guys know what I'm saying. Digibean says, make America healthy again. You must be telepathic with me, Digibean, because I was just about to bring up this news from RFK Jr. I think this might have been yesterday. This came out. With this Jupiter and Gemini transit, holy guacamole, there's just so much information coming out every single day from every angle of life. It's absolutely wild. RFK Jr. vows to stop chemtrails after watching video pushing conspiracy. Of course, this is like a mainstream news article, but for those of you who don't know, RFK Jr. is saying he wants to stop chemtrails. So this is where this stuff just makes me laugh as an astrologer, because what have we had these whole first 5 or 6 days of Virgo season? the sign that rules health and wellness and the medical system. We've had RFK suspend his presidential campaign, endorse Trump, say that he wants to save the children of America, make America healthy again, MAHA. And now he's talking about the chemtrails. So I just think it's hilarious. And I know that they're probably working with astrologers and they're using the astrology to their advantage at that time. So that's pretty big news that RFK Jr. is coming out exposing the chemtrails. And then also really big news that we had, Mark Zuckerberg says he regrets caving to White House pressure on content. So for those of you who may not have seen this yet, Mark Zuckerberg sent a letter to the US House of Representatives saying that he was pressured by the Biden administration. And sorry, this is a little bit blurry, you guys, but he was pressured by the Biden administration to censor content around COVID-19. So there's just so much being revealed at the same time, and everything that many of us in our woo-woo community, we were censored for, we were called crazy for, years later, it's coming out as the truth. So very, very interesting that they're admitting in plain sight that, yeah, they were censoring on Facebook, which is AKA now called Meta. So, I don't know about you guys, but it's just becoming, even though we've got this Neptune in Pisces, which can be a lot of lies, deception, brainwash, illusion, wokeness as well. It's interesting. It feels like people that are stepped into the spirituality, that are already stepped into the woo, their mind, body, spirit connection. I'm kind of getting the download right now that is like an astrological remedy to actually be able to see the truth of what's going on. And I don't know about all you guys, but when I look at some of these people, in the public or hear information that's coming out, it's becoming easier and easier to decipher what's BS and what's the truth. It's just becoming easier and easier to, when you look at some of these people, like see, darkness or light, right? Let me know if that makes sense, you guys, but I feel like our psychic abilities are really turning on. It's just becoming easier and easier at these times as we shift into Pluto in Aquarius, age of Aquarius, like what is love, what is not love. And the dark side of life really doesn't have a leg to stand on, and they're not in a powerful position at all. So very, very amazing times that we are living in. Jenny says, it's also becoming easier to see true intentions of people. Yes, I totally agree with you, Jenny. Definitely, definitely. Okay, and before I finish up here, I want to share as well that Carla over at Ascension Organites has an awesome sale right now, 50% off Shungite pendants, which I've always, every day, I'm wearing my Beyond Mystic Shungite pendant. I'm a Shungite crazy girl. I got Shungite all over the house. I've got Shungite in my wallet. I've got Shungite in my purse, my car. I always have it on me. So, Shungite, for those of you who don't know, is a mineral from Russia that protects us from electromagnetic smog, EMF, negative energy coming from the 5G, the electronics, but also just like darker energy in general. And it's scientifically proven if you need that kind of proof. So you can just look up online, Shungite science proven. It's like proven in tests that it actually dispels EMFs and negative energy. So if you go to the link in the description box below over at Ascension Organites, 50% off the Shungite pendants. Very, very special sale that is valid until September 5th. Also want to mention that later today at 5 p.m. Eastern, my husband Jens will be live for his weekly show, Expanding Consciousness, over on the Beyond Mystic Rumble channel. So that will be coming up soon. And I'm wishing you all a very happy Mercury direct. I am happy that we've got this Mercury going direct today. I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. Love you guys so much, and see you tomorrow for another episode of Daily Astro Show. Bye, everybody.